With you, the English Department Coordinator in Future Builders School. I'm here to introduce a series of video classes regarding our plan, our weekly plan. And we'll start with second grade. We'll start with student book page 57, a comprehension lesson. It's a conversation between different characters. Now, all of you, dear parents and students, please try to open at page number 57 if you are watching this. Okay, teacher teacher Miss Tilawi is saying hi to you. If you want to say anything to your students, teacher Miss.
Hi, my dear student. Here we have a conversation between our characters. So please open page 57 and listen to the record.
Okay. Now we'll start. Now try to repeat after each bubble. Sweeties.
2. Learn. Who's she? She.
Who's she? Try to repeat. Who's she? Who's she? Who's she?
She's a teacher.
She's a teacher. Repeat after me. She's a teacher. Again. Who's she? She's a teacher.
What does she do?
What does she do? Now repeat. What does she do? Again. What does she do?
She teaches first grade. I like first grade. I like reading. I like writing too.
Now repeat. She teaches first grade. I like first grade. I like reading. I like writing too. Again. She teaches first grade. I like first grade. I like reading. I like writing too.
How does she go to work?
How does she go to work? Repeat. How does she go to work? Again. How does she go to work?
She drives a car. That is her blue car.
She drives a car. That is her blue car. Repeat. She drives a car. That is her blue car. Again. She drives a car. That is her blue car.
Is she your teacher?
Is she your teacher? Repeat. Is she your teacher? Again. Is she your teacher?
Yes, she is. Her name is Miss Rivera. I like her.
Yes, she is. Her name is Miss Rivera. I like her. Again, yes, she is. Her name is Miss Rivera. I like her. Repeat, yes, she is. Her name is Miss Rivera. I like her.
Now, my dear students and parents, we will move to the booklet page 10. So please open the booklet page 10. So here, when we want to ask someone about someone else and who's this person, we will say who's she, or who's he. Whose is the contraction of who is. Who is whose. For example, who's she? Who's she? She's a doctor. She's a doctor. Who's he? He's a firefighter. Who's he? He's a firefighter.
To illustrate more, لحتى نشرح أكتر, we will use some Arabic. Forgive us. يعني سامحونا. We'll use شوية عربي عشان الطلاب شوية يفهموا القاعدة. عندما نريد سؤال شخص ما عن شخص آخر ومن هو هذا الشخص نسأل be who or whose plus she or he. طبعا we all know that we use she for a girl and he for a boy or a man. She for a girl or a woman, he for a boy or a man. Who's she? Who's he? And the answer is تكون الإجابة كالتالي. We use she or he plus is plus a plus the job's name أو اسم المهنة. Look at the example. Who's she? She is a teacher. Or we can say she's a teacher. Now, للتأكد من مهنة شخص معين, when we want to ask about someone's job, we use the rule, نستخدم القاعدة كالتالي. Is plus she or he plus a plus the job's name or اسم المهنة. The answer will be تكون الإجابة كالتالي. Yes, she is. Or no, she isn't. Yes, he is. No, he isn't. Okay, now look at the bubble here. It's a full example for you, my dear students. Is he a construction worker? Yes, he is. Is she a bus driver? No, she isn't. She is a teacher.
When we want to ask about the nature of someone's job and what they do, we use the WH question. WH question. What does she or he do? The answer should be in the present simple as in this example. What does she do? What does she do? She teaches second grade. She teaches here, simple, present or present simple, second grade. The another example, what does he do? He drives a bus. He drives a bus. Drives here, present simple.
When we want to ask about the nature of someone's job يعني طبيعة عمل هذا الشخص أو ماذا يفعل في مهنته we use a WH question not a yes or no question. إذا بتلاحظوا my dear students لما بدنا نسأل عن the job of someone كنا نستخدم a yes or no question. But here لكن هنا لما نسأل عن طبيعة عمله أو مهنته the nature of his career or the nature of his job أو شو بيعمل بهذا العمل we use a WH question and it starts with what. It starts with what and the second word should be does. The second word should be does. Okay, so what does? What does? يلا all together. What does? Repeat after me. What does? What does? What does? Now, after what does, we put the subject الفاعل. So, if the subject is الفاعل كان a girl or a woman, we use she. If the subject is a boy or a man, we use he. Okay? So, what does she? What does he? Repeat. What does she? What does he? Now faster. What does she? What does he? What does she? What does he? Now, the last word of the question should be do. What does she do? What does he do? Again, what does she do? What does he do? Okay, now we are finished with the question. Now let's move to the answer of this question. Of course, any question in the world should have an answer. كل سؤال بالحياة لازم يكون له إجابة my dear students. صح ولا لا؟ Now, the answer should be, or it starts with, the subject. أول شيء you have to put the subject الفاعل which is she or he. Okay? So, she, he, plus a verb with S. فعل آخره S لأنه إحنا هون بنحكي عن simple present المضارع البسيط. She or he plus present simple. present simple يعني الفعل مع S يا تاني. الفعل مع S. لازم نتذكر هاي المعلومة كتير منيح. You should remember this piece of information very well. Very well, my dear students. You have to use the verb with S. The verb with S. Okay? Now look at the example. Now, look at the picture. Now, from the picture, you see that she is a nurse. Okay? She is a nurse. Look at the picture. She is a nurse. Okay. Now, if you want to ask or be sure if she is a nurse, زي ما تعلمنا قبل, we say, is she a nurse? The answer should be, yes, she is. Now, we want to know, what does a nurse do? شو بتعمل النيرس؟ شو شغلها؟ What does she do? What does she do? Repeat. What does she do? Now the answer is she helps. She helps. S, S, S. You add to the verb S. She helps sick people. She helps sick people. للتذكير, if you don't know the meaning of sick, sick means مريض. She helps sick people. بتساعد الناس المرضى. This is the nature of her job. This is what she does. She helps sick people. Now, let's move to the second example. Now look at the picture, please. What can you see? What is he doing or what is his job? He is a bus driver. He is a what? A bus driver. Repeat after me. Bus driver. Bus driver. Is he a bus driver? You answer, my dear student. Is he a bus driver? I guess you know the answer now. Yes, he is. He is a bus driver. Now, what does a bus driver do? What does a bus driver do? Does he cook? Does he dance? Does he sing? No. What does he do? The answer is, of course, he drives a bus. He drives a bus. Drives. S. He drives a bus. And now, please note that the S here, the sound of S is as. He drives a bus. He drives a bus. مش دايما يعني الاس بيكون the sound of it صوتها S. مرات S مرات as. Now هنا he drives a bus. He drives a bus. فوق she helps sick people. بس بكل cases you should add S. You should add S to the verb. Thank you very much. Dear students, now open your books, your student books at page number 58. Again, open your student books at page 58. Now we'll do the exercises on this page together. I'll help you with it, but you have to pay attention and focus, please. Okay? Yeah. We'll start with 3 practice.
3. Practice. Number 1. Is he a construction worker? No, he isn't. He's a firefighter.
Did you listen carefully to the question and the answer? Now, the first question is a yes or no question. We are asking about the picture. We're asking if he is a construction worker or not. Okay? So the question is he a construction worker? No, he isn't. He is a firefighter. Now, if you look at the picture shows you that this person is a firefighter, not a construction worker. Now, trace. He is a firefighter. What does it mean trace? يعني فوق الكلام المكتوب اكتبوا بالرصاص he is a firefighter. Okay? He is or he's a firefighter. He's a firefighter. He's a firefighter. Now we'll move to question number 2.
Number 2. What does she do? She helps sick people.
Now look at the picture, dear students. It looks like she's a nurse, isn't she? Okay, she is a nurse, of course. This is a WH question asking about the nature of her job or what does she do as a nurse. The question is, what does she do? What does she do? The answer is, she helps sick people. إذا تتذكروا this example we took it قبل شوي and we talked about a nurse and what does she do in her job. She helps sick people. She helps sick people. Now what you have to do now is to write the sentence. She helps sick people on the line with a good handwriting بخط حلو زيكم يا تاني. She helps sick people. She helps sick people. Now write. Now we move to question number 3. Look at the picture. The picture shows a girl or a woman. No, she's a woman. She's driving a car. She's driving a car. The question is,
Number 3. How does she go to work?
how? How means كيف. How does she go to work? كيف تذهب إلى العمل? How does she go to work? How does she go to work?
She drives a car.
Of course, if you look at the picture, you can find that she's driving a car. She's going to work by driving a car. She's not going to work by bus or on foot. She drives a car. She drives a car. She drives a car. With your good handwriting now on the line, write, she drives a car. Come on, write. What are you waiting for? Come on. She drives a car. Now at the same page, we have the second exercise, which is listen and point, circle, write, say.
Listen and point. Circle. Write. Say.
Now look at the picture. It shows a bus driver. A bus driver. It's already done for you. معمولة ومحلولة لإلكم. Listen carefully.
Number 1. He's a bus driver, police officer.
You have to choose. You have to look at the picture and choose. He is a bus driver. He is a police officer. I guess the answer is clear and in front of you. He is a bus driver. The first thing you have to do is to circle bus driver and then trace. تعلموا فوق الكلام. Trace. Trace. Bus driver. Take your time. Now, we move to number 2. You have to do it yourself and think. Look at the picture carefully. What can you see in the picture? What can you see in the picture? You have two choices. عندكم خيارين. Nurse or mail carrier. Look at the picture carefully. You have to do it yourself.
Number 2. She's a nurse, mail carrier.
What do you think? Is she a nurse? Or is she a mail carrier? What do you think, Miss Mace? Is she a nurse or a mail carrier?
She's a nurse.
Excellent. Good for you.
Thank you.
So she is a nurse. غششناكم الإجابة.
Yes.
She's a nurse. She's a nurse. Now, circle nurse and then write nurse with a good handwriting, of course, on the line.
Number 3. He's a teacher, dentist.
Okay. Now, look at the picture. What can you see? Can you see a teacher or a dentist? What can you see, teacher Mace?
I guess he's a dentist.
Yes, he is a dentist because he's holding what? A toothbrush, I
Yeah,
guess. It's a toothbrush.
yeah,
Yes, he's a dentist. He's a dentist. Now you have to circle dentist and write dentist on the line. للناس اللي ما بيعرفوا what does a dentist mean? It means طبيب أسنان. Okay? He is a dentist. You can repeat the word over and over. Dentist, dentist, dentist. Again, circle dentist and write it with a good handwriting, of course, on the line. Thank you very much. We're done today, second graders. Best regards from me, teacher Lara Manasir, the English department coordinator, and from teacher May Silawi, your beloved teacher, your beautiful teacher.
Thank you.
Say hi to your students and say goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear student. Thank you for listening.
Thank you very much. We'll see you in the next class, God's willing, inshallah, after 2 days. Thank you.